Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're not new here, and welcome to Vlogmas. So I decided to do Vlogmas around a week ago, but I didn't know the ins and outs regarding my schedule, if I was going to do it every day, what I was going to put on it, that sort of thing. I had basically decided my December plans regarding videos in October time, maybe even September, and all my videos are scheduled, and you're going to see from today there is things obviously going on with this channel. Vlogmas was never a plan, and you know, everything's scheduled except for Sunday and Tuesday videos at the moment, but there is a lot of videos going up, and now I've added Vlogmas into the equation. But I'm doing Vlogmas so then I don't have lots of footage to put up in the new year, because I've got a lot of footage going up in December. So I'm vlogging one day ahead of when you're going to see it. So today's Friday the 30th. So to enable me to have a video up on the 1st of December, it obviously means filming day one on the day before December, which a lot of people will be doing, because it's pretty impossible to film for the day that's going to go up the same day, because what is if I do something in the evening and film at like midnight? Like, that video is going to go up super late, isn't it? So with this, I can film at 3 in the morning if I want, for it to go up the following day, and I'm going to put it up between a certain time, and it's going to be between a 2-hour period when it's going to go up every day, hopefully. I'm not going to say what it is yet, because obviously day one's not gone up, but that's the plan. And obviously I'm going to film including Christmas Eve, and that'll go up Christmas Day. Anything I film after then will obviously go into a different vlog in the new year, because there's a lot of stuff going up this month. I'm going to try and get a vlog up every single day. But please be aware, my physical health has been horrific for the last 2 months. In fact, I spent all day yesterday in bed because I was so ill, I just couldn't get up. And my mental health's bad, so if I miss a day or a week, then just know I'm trying my best. I am ill, and as always, there's no promises, because I simply can't make promises regarding this channel. Another thing, I won't be going to the same shops every day at the same time for my own safety, because I'm putting up vlogs every day showing you where I was the day before if I've left the house. I mean, I might not even film at all when I'm out and about. I don't know, it depends on how I feel when I'm out, or how I'm feeling physically, how I'm feeling mentally, if I'm rushing, that sort of thing. So if I go to like Asda one day at 10 in the morning, I'm not going to go to Asda the next day at 10 in the morning. I probably won't even go to Asda the next day. I've got to try and keep my schedule varied. Varied? Is that the word? I don't know. But that is to not only protect myself, for anyone who lives locally and knows where I live and might want to turn up. I've been talked to about my safety on the internet, and also because obviously the people who have made my life a misery for over 2 years, lately when I've been in shops, I've been followed round by them, and they think they're inconspicuous because I may not have met them, or may have briefly met them, or may have seen them but not talked to them. But it's kind of obvious when they're acting certain ways and they're doing certain things, which I'm not going to allude to in this video. But when I've spotted them and I'm like, it's definitely them, I've kind of like spoken to someone and either described them or shown a picture that I've taken off my phone, and they're like, yeah, that is who you think it is. So because they're still doing that to me, which is wrong, they should just leave me alone. It's been 2 years and 3 months now, or maybe 4 months. They still do it, and you know, it happened in this shop that I'm going in the other day, and I literally, when they were heavily involved in my life, they were always telling me, if something bad happens or someone does something, you need to tell someone. And I didn't listen. And there was various reasons why. One, I was too stressed out permanently because of them, that I couldn't listen and I couldn't take any notice of it. 2, because I wasn't telling anyone anything. Like, if anything was ever wrong with me, I wasn't telling anyone because I didn't know how to say it. And I still don't know how to say there's something wrong, or to describe what's happened or what's wrong with me or what's making me feel this way. I'm better at it than I've ever been, but I still find it impossible to do, as much as I wish I could do. And I wasn't telling anyone, and you know, there was lots of stuff going on, and I was being hounded by them last year, and it made me really, really ill, especially a DC called Melissa Chadwick. It's only this year I've started to tell people a lot of what she did. At the time I was telling bits and pieces, but I was just so upset at not only what she was doing, but the way she was describing me, that I was trying to prove to her that I wasn't this person she was making me out to be, and I was so determined to show her the real me. And I managed to show her some of the real me, but I think she just didn't give a crap, to be honest. I think she wanted to make me out to be this villain when I'm not this villain. And you know, she made me feel like no one would ever listen to me, no one ever trust me, no one would ever believe me, and that no one would ever be on my side. But I've got people who are on my side, and I was so scared to go and tell people there was something wrong, or I was upset, or this was happening or that was happening, because I thought no one's ever going to be on my side, no one's going to ever believe me. And I've discovered everyone believes me, everyone who matters, everyone who's important in my life, everyone who, you know, I need to believe me, believes me, and I don't need to do anything or say anything. I just need to be me with them, and they believe me, and they're on my side 100%. Like my doctor, I couldn't ask for a better doctor. Like, literally, she's the best thing that's ever happened to me in years, because not only does she know that there's something wrong without me telling her, she gets me to open up. And yeah, there's times when I frustrate her, and she gets really frustrated with me because she can't understand why I can't do certain things. And there's times when she misunderstands me or whatever, but without her, 100% I wouldn't be here. So yes, I do say when there's things wrong, especially now that I've got a solicitor and I know a lot more legally. And you know, every time the police do something, if they follow me around the shop, if they act a certain way, if they do anything of the things that we predict are going to happen, I've just got to tell people, I've got to be open, I've got to say this has happened, whether or not I do it on the internet, you know, it's fine. And I remember, like, this horrible ex-police officer who's been working on cases that he shouldn't have access to because he's just a civilian. He rang me up and gave me abuse and told me I wasn't allowed to tell my doctor anything. She was just a doctor, she didn't know what she was doing. I told her what he said. I told my solicitor as soon as I got off the phone, because he told me I wasn't allowed to tell anyone. It's funny how those who tell me I'm not allowed to tell anyone are the ones that are doing something wrong, doing something that they shouldn't be doing. And he shouldn't have been ringing me up. His supervisor had told him not to have any contact, and he rang me and he gave me abuse and he made me feel suicidal. So that's the type of people that work there, and he shouldn't be able to access the personal information about me that he's accessing. From what he said to me, he's clearly biased, and he's told me I have a severe mental illness, and I said I don't, and I said my doctor says I don't, and he said she's only a doctor, she doesn't know what she's talking about. My doctor knows me better than anyone. I trust my doctor wholeheartedly. We've had our ups and downs, we've had misunderstandings, I frustrated her, but ultimately I go to her all the time because I trust her. I trust her and I trust my solicitor. My solicitor has been absolutely amazing with me, and I've talked about him a little bit here and there in videos you're going to see in December, my vlogs, my bi-weekly vlogs. But you know, if you need a criminal lawyer and you're from East Lancashire, message me, because he is absolutely amazing. He's done so much for me. He's helped me, he's given me the best advice, and I'm not going to come on here and discuss our conversations, as much as the police would love that, but I know I don't need to know anything else. I'm pretty confident and chilled out now. He knows everything that's gone on. I've given evidence, I've sorted everything. He's been amazing, and I couldn't recommend him as like enough. There's always people walking towards me when I'm filming myself, isn't there? Yes, I'm filming myself. Literally, she went in the shop as I pulled up, so I've been here quite a while. I'm finally going to go in the shop. I've been procrastinating. I need to track down a trolley, because last time there weren't any, and then I had to walk all the way around the car park to find one. So if I go with one, I won't need to walk around the car park. Yes, I'm on my phone. Yes, I'm filming myself. It's Vlogmas. This vlog, I didn't think it was going to be very long, but so far it's going to be quite long. Don't expect a super long one every day. There's days when I don't want to talk. You might get like a 1 minute vlog one day. That'd be a world record for me, wouldn't it? I can't remember what my shortest one is. I know I've put one up under 5 minutes, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm so glad to get out of that shop. I'm literally sweating. I've been in the shop nearly an hour. I got a little trolley and I rammed it full of stuff. Like, I think I walked around that shop in my own little world. And when I went in, they're collecting through the food bank. And I was like, because the other day, which you won't know because the video is going to go up like in weeks' time, I got stuff for the food bank, and I was like, I got stuff the other day, and then I ended up getting a ton of stuff for them. Like, I filled a carrier bag to the point where it was so full, stuff was hanging out. I don't mean like a normal carrier bag, I mean a Tesco bag for life. And they'd gone by the time I'd come out. They must have finished at 5 and ran out, but they've left the trolleys there that they're collecting stuff in. So from memory, I'll tell you what I've got. I will confirm it off the shopping list if I've still got it, because the other day I gave the shopping list to them as well, the receipt. So I picked up 2 pasta and sauces. I think it's cheese and broccoli or something like that. I picked up 2 tins of custard, 2 tins of rice pudding, 2 tins of chopped or sliced peaches, because they want everything in tins, and they want tinned fruit and stuff. I got 1 long life milk, because literally I couldn't get anything else in my trolley, it was that full. I got a jar of coffee. I got 2 pure oranges, do you know the ones that, like the long life ones, and I got an apple juice. I got a jar of tomato and chilli pasta sauce. I got a bag of pasta. I got a tin of potatoes, a tin of peas, a tin of carrots, a tin of sweet corn. My arm's killing, I'm gonna have to hold it there. What else did I get? I can't remember. But there's a lot of brands in there that are cheaper than, you know, Tesco's own brand, whatever it's called. Like the pasta and sauces were 25p. And they're cheaper than Tesco's own Smart Price or whatever it is. I know it's not Smart Price here, because they're 30p. And the packaging on the 25p ones is nicer than the packaging on the more expensive ones that are like £1. I got them the other day for them as well. I can't remember what else I got. If I've still got the receipt, I'll show you. I went over my weekend shopping budget by nearly £6. I have an £80 weekend budget. And also, just to point out, just because I spend £80, it doesn't mean it's all entirely for the weekend. Like, the stuff I'll pick up that will last the whole week and stuff. Like, I don't even have a clue what I bought. I bought stuff to try and like make food from scratch, because there's been too many ready meals going on in our house. Especially my dad. I'm not as bad, but I'm on and off my food, so there's times when I just live off cereal. I stopped myself from buying cereal for the simple reason I've got so much porridge, I need to start going through the porridge. Like, I've just been eating shreddies for breakfast and 1 other meal a day, and that needs to stop, so I'm going to make myself have porridge. So I cut down on not getting that. I could have spent so much more money. Like, I've walked around that shop in a bit of a daze, I'll be honest. I'm hungry. It's after 5, so I'm going to get in tea time traffic. I think I'm going to go and get some I might get some diesel tomorrow, to be honest. I think I'm just going to go in the traffic so I can get and eat my lunch. But then I've got to find my lunch. Like, I did try and film my trolley when I got near my car, but it's quite dark here. You'll probably know where I am if I've not mentioned, if you've been watching my videos for a long time. Like last year, you'll know like where I am. Why do I always end up driving behind the idiots who constantly brake for no reason and constantly let loads of people out when you're stuck in traffic? Like, and now I've got to try find 2 sandwiches. God, there's loads of room behind me. I never vlog here, but you can't really see where I am. Oh my god. Oh, that. It's quite dark because you can't see. And I need to find 2 sandwiches. Oh god. I would have thought I put it in this one. I'm going to stop filming. Look at that new spot of doom. Oh, God, it's raining. I didn't know that was my car. Oh, God. I'm going to show you quickly, well, as quickly as I can, because it looks like I've built enough food for a family of 10. So I've got King Edward potatoes, and the reason I picked these up is well, basically we've not been eating proper meals. I've not been eating proper meals all year. Every now and then I will make something from scratch, but I've been eating a lot of stuff that's either ready-made, like ready-made meals, or partly made and I'm putting stuff with it. So I've decided to make a conscious effort, especially for at least a week, to see if I can just do it, to make as many meals as I can from scratch. So whether it be casserole type things, one pot meals where you basically cook everything in the same pan, or that type of thing. That's mainly the thing I'm going to aim for myself. I've done the same for my dad. The only days we're going to have ready meals is today, because as I'm filming this it's 7 o'clock. By the time I'm going to get all this away, it's going to be 7:30. By the time I've cooked the ready meal, it's going to be at least 8 o'clock. But even he's going to have to cook something for himself. And I know what he's going to do. He's going to do the easiest thing. But I've not bought him what I normally buy him, because normally I buy him lots of ready-made prepared vegetables so he can just put them in the microwave. There is 0 prepared things here. He's just got 1 pack of mash in the fridge from last week. So even he's going to have to cook his own food, which he won't do. I know what he'll do. He'll make sandwiches, because he'll expect me to cook his meals, and I don't cook his meals. And once a week I will make him one thing, like I'll make him a stew that'll last in 2 to 3 days. But this week I'm just going to cook for myself, and he's going to have to cook his meals. And anyone who thinks that's cruel, you've not just spent the past 20 years of your life being someone's wife when you shouldn't be. So that's why I'm not cooking his meals. I'm not having him treat me like a slave anymore. You know, enough's enough. I stopped cooking his meals once before, and I stupidly started again last year, and I've stopped again because it's not fair. There's sometimes I don't even eat cooked meals, so he's just going to have to live with the fact I've only bought him 1 ready meal. Anyway, let's get back to it. So King Edward potatoes. You can make roast potatoes with them if you want, or they can be chopped up and they can be put in a casserole, they can be mashed, they could be cooked in a 1-pot meal, whatever. I got them because of £1. I wouldn't normally get King Edwards, I'd normally get Mary's Piper, but they were £1. I did pick up 2 meal deals. I couldn't find this when I was getting them out my boot. This is my dad's. I'm going to put it somewhere because he's got loads of snacks upstairs and I bought him some more. I don't need to encourage him to keep eating badly. Then what I'm trying to do at the moment is buy a lot of Christmas type food, snacks and things. I've only bought 1 thing so far. Not going to tell you what it is because it's in a vlog that is going to go up at the end, towards the end of the month. But what I buy from now on, I'll show you. Today all I picked up was these lead cushion stars. Probably butchered it. And I picked up the hearts as well. What have I knocked on the floor? They were £1 each or 2 for £1.50. Last year I bought quite a lot of them. I didn't even get to try them. I'll probably buy one more packet of each. I got the obvious Nurofen and paracetamol. This is the one meal I've bought for my dad that's ready made. He likes chicken and black bean. He can just put this in the microwave. He's going to hate what I've done this week, but he doesn't eat properly. I can't even speak. He eats worse than me, and I've struggled with food all year, but at least I will have some form of vegetable once a day. Then I got my favourite, which is tender stem broccoli. It was only £1, so I picked up 2 packets. And then in the same section as the King Edwards, there were these. So I could have chicken, a mushroom stew, or a casserole type thing. You only say 35p. I like the packaging. Then normally I wouldn't buy the cheap chicken. They actually do cheaper. But normally I would buy the corn fed or the organic chicken. But the reason I got 3 packs of these, A, it was free for a tenner, but B, if I'm going to make casseroles or stews or one pot meals, the chicken's going to be cooking for at least an hour. Like if I do a 1 pot meal, it'll be cooking for an hour, so it'll be nice and tender. I wouldn't normally buy the cheaper one, but you know, all that chicken was £1. Not £1, £10. It'd be good if it was £1, wouldn't it? I got 6 pork sausages. They're my dad's. He likes to cook breakfasts on the weekend. He's always left with either 2 or 4 sausages depending on how lazy he's been, because he'll definitely cook it Saturday, but Sunday, depending on his hangover, he might not, so then he'll have sausages for breakfast in the week. He'll have a sandwich. My ready meal is this. I've never had it before. When I was younger, I always wanted sweet and sour chicken. I've not had sweet and sour chicken in ages because I've gone off it, but I thought I'd try this. I'm not having it anytime soon. God, I'm still, like, I'm full from eating, but I thought I'd just get something different. Then I got a Russell's barbecue rib. They're on offer for £1 in Tesco at the moment. I get them every now and then when they're on offer, and I normally have them for lunch. That was my snack to go with my sandwich. There's nothing else I can say about them. These are my new favourite thing. I discovered them about 6 weeks ago in Asda, and in Asda they're 4 for £3. When I got these a couple of weeks ago in Tesco, because I've not had them since and I've been looking, they were £1.30 each. They've gone down to £1 each. There's hardly any on the shelves. They do vanilla as well. The vanilla tastes like an expensive vanilla ice cream. I love them. I got a fresh custard. I got some kabuto noodles in chicken ramen. I had some, I think it was yesterday. They reduced down to £1.50 instead of £2. I'm glad I didn't buy a lot more because I spent £85 today. But that does include the stuff that I bought for the food bank. I got one Mrs. Hinch inspired item because mine is super low. It's on offer for £1. This is my dad's for Sunday lunch. If he gets up, because if he's hungover he won't get up. 3 bean chilli soup. These are my dad's I don't like mince pies. You might have learnt something about me. They're £1, and these were on offer for I think 87p or 78p. It was one of those 2. We had one of these last week. It went into 4, so we had it over 2 days. I ate mine cold on the second day. I always do, and it's really nice. It's only like £2.80 or something like that, £2.60. Really good. Bag of carrots, even though there's lots of carrots in the fridge, and I honestly don't know where I'm going to put all this shopping, but we'll find out. I got 2 1.5 litre bottles of Pepsi Max for my dad. They're on offer for £1. I got 3 1.25 litre bottles of Diet Coke for me. These were on offer, but they're not because they're on offer now. They used to be £1.35 in Tesco. They're down to £1.20 each, so at least they've slashed the price a bit. I got 2 passatas because I might make chicken with a tomato based sauce and put it with rice or something, or I might make a chicken and tomato pasta sauce and have it with whole wheat fusilli. I think I've run out my whole wheat pasta, so I've got another one. I used to have this all the time and I've not had it. I don't think I've even had it this year because as they stopped selling it. Tesco have it. It's brilliant. You don't need to put it in the fridge. It's long life, but I do put it in the fridge because it's nice when it's cold. If you're vegan or vegetarian, it's suitable. I'm neither, but I love it anyway. I got some Charlotte potatoes. Then I got stuck with soy milk because the last few weeks they've not had any sweetened almond milk. They've just had unsweetened, which I can have and I can cope with, but I don't want. This is my favourite toilet roll, and I don't know if it's politically correct to have a favourite toilet roll, but I do, and this is it. I got a 3-pack of brown onions. I got 2 tins of butter beans. Again, if I make a 1-pot meal, I can have chicken with butter beans in a tomato sauce, and I can serve it with anything I want: rice, potatoes, I don't know, can't think of anything else, but it's 2 for £1. I got a chicken gravy in case I do a chicken dinner, but I doubt I can be bothered doing a chicken dinner because someone will expect me to do them a chicken dinner at the same time, and I'm not the slave anymore. I'm not doing it. So if I had a chicken dinner, it'd be in the week. I'm not doing a chicken dinner for someone else. If I did do a chicken dinner, then I would cook my chicken in the oven, and I would cook my potatoes in the oven and my carrots in the oven. This is the other drink to go with the meal deals. I always have the drinks. I got one of these the other day because it's on offer for £3, and there was one left on the shelf, and I thought I'm going to get it because I'm enjoying using it. Batoli Light, this is all we use. We've used this since it came out, and yeah, what else can I say? I got a 4-pack of the Napolina chopped tomatoes because they're on offer for £2. And down on the floor, oh god, I'm going to have to crouch. I am worn out. I got Evian 6-pack. I normally get the single 2-litre bottles, and I normally would have picked up 3 of them. But I could only reach one, and the rest of them are right at the back of the shelf, and I couldn't climb up because of how they'd stacked everything else. So I just got the 6-pack. At least then I won't need to pick up any in the week, and I've not been drinking enough water. So hopefully I'm going to drink enough water. And I don't know if I showed it, but there's the bread that we always have, and that and what I got for the food bank came to, and look at the receipt, you can't even read it. Like, I can't see how much the shopping came to, but it was 84 something. But I'll tell you what I got for the food bank because now I can see it. Can't see the prices. I got an orange juice, which would be that long life one that people typically have with their breakfast. I got a jar of coffee, I got a can of garden peas, I got a tin of custard, I got a tin of rice pudding, I got a tin of carrots, another tin of custard, a jar of pasta sauce, a packet of white pasta. I got a can of potatoes, but I don't know if that's the can of potatoes or one of the potatoes that I've bought for myself. I got another rice pudding, I got another orange juice, I got an apple juice, I got a pasta and sauce. It's the packet ones where you add water. I got 2 tins of tin fruit. It was sliced peaches. And did I get anything else? I don't think I did. I had to buy a couple of carrier bags. I know that much. Sea bag for life. How many bags did I buy? 1, 2. I went in with 3. 1 got overfilled with the stuff for the food bank, and then mine 2 got filled, and I had to buy another 2. I bought way too much shopping. Today's vlog's going to be long, isn't it? Don't expect a long one tomorrow. So this is what I got for my meal tonight: sweet and sour chicken and Chinese chicken curry, egg fried rice and soy vegetable noodles. That's what it looks like out the oven. Yeah. I'm not holding out much hope that it's going to be good, but I could be wrong. Hi everyone. So I think I'm going to try and end the vlog now. It's like 11:10. I've edited the first part of the vlog up into the food haul, which you'll know if you've watched the video all the way through, and I was going to edit the food haul, but I've just thought I'll edit the second part and then stick them both together and upload them tonight. Whether or not I schedule it tonight is a different story. I don't know, because it's going to take however long the food haul is and whatever I film now 1.5 times that, because I watch it and then I stop it and cut anything out that I need to cut out. I mean, I can't imagine I'm going to need to cut much out from the food haul. Since I've last filmed, I ate my tea or my evening meal, whatever you want to call it, dinner, and it was okay. I wouldn't rush out to get it again. I didn't hate it, didn't love it. I could probably have something better than that. I'm going to be cooking something tomorrow. I don't have a clue what I'm going to be cooking tomorrow. And yeah, that's all I've really done. I've had some medication. I don't know where I'm up to with my vlogs and if I've been talking about my medication. I'm going to have a filter on. That spot is evil. I've had that a few days. I wish that would disappear. But basically, yeah, I've had my medication, that's all I'm going to say, because I don't know what's gone up or what hasn't gone up. I am on a new medication because I was put on a medication by a doctor who isn't my doctor, and I was to try it for a month, but I didn't take it for the full month because I didn't like some of the side effects and I didn't think it was working. But I feel like I could have given it a better try. But when I saw my doctor last, we basically changed it onto something else anyway. But I do feel a little bit guilty for not trying it longer because I didn't do the full month. I gave up after about just under 3 weeks because I just didn't like some of the side effects. But side effects take time to go and your body takes time to get used to things. So if you ever get put on a medication for whatever, other than things like antibiotics or whatever, you know, there are side effects. Your body gets used to them, the side effects go, and sometimes some medications take weeks and weeks to start working properly. So just remember that if you ever get put on something, it's not an overnight thing. Depending on what it is, like sleeping tablets, your body takes time to get used to all that kind of thing. So yeah, I've not done anything else. I've just literally sat here. I watched EastEnders, but I've not really watched anything since, and it's like 11:15. I don't know what time I'm going to bed. I just know I need to edit the rest of this vlog, and if I film anything else after I've edited it, it'll just go on tomorrow's vlog. But I'm hoping that I'm not going to film anything, and I'm hoping that these long vlogs don't continue for the full month. You'll see what I mean, because there is content going up. As I film this, I don't have Sunday's video ready. I don't know if I'm going to do a video Sunday. Sunday and Tuesdays are not priority. Like I said in an update video on a Tuesday a little while ago, a few weeks ago, I was like, if I do it, I do it. If I don't, I don't. I do have a lot of other content ready for December. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you're new to my channel and you've never watched any of my videos before, it'd be amazing if you could subscribe. I would love more than anything, and I say this all the time, but I want to get to 1,000 subscribers if I can. I think I'm on about 160-ish, I don't know. I think I've just gone over 160, but it keeps going back down a couple and up a couple. But please subscribe and don't forget to click the bell notification, then you'll get an alert every time I upload a video. I should be back hopefully tomorrow with Vlogmas Day 2, and I do hope you enjoyed this one. And bye everyone.